How's it going, people? Today is Tuesday. Tuesday. 2/2/2, 2022. Anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully, I can do that for you today. Times are getting strange, man. Times are getting strange. The chat's on. Got one viewer. COVID-19 still going strong, I guess. And the Queen has it. They're lifting all the restrictions over in the UK, which I think is a good thing. You know, it's kind of sad that how people have to stay home and they can't go anywhere. They have to wear a mask, this and that. And I get mad every time I go out in public. It's just nuts. I went out today at Smith's. I wore a mask this time. Reason why, because it was so damn cold outside. But the world is just so screwed up. Technology is great, you know. All depends on how you use it. You can use it for good or you can use it for bad. And metaversion, I guess it is metaversion. That Facebook has one of the higher ups got caught either going to see a kid for sexual favors or whatever. But anyway, he lost his job over that. Thank God. Technology can catch anybody, you know. I can't believe it. How criminals are so stupid that they don't know that they're being watched, you know. And you can't get away with anything anymore. It's going to be like that. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. The people that think they're going to get away with something, there's cameras everywhere. Cameras everywhere, you know. And I just want to give a shout out to some of the people that watched my channel. And I posted something yesterday about somebody leaving some ruts in my yard and asked if they give free estimates. So I want to give a shout out to those people because I know they got the thing. Hey, George, what's going on? Yes, you still can. Okay. Explain to me, Georgie, what you're talking about. What's going on, Georgie? Yes, you still can. I don't know. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to those people. Thank you for doing that. Got a thumbs up already? So supposedly last night somebody came and retaliated because I did that. I never heard of that business before. I don't know who it is, but I guess it's kind of like a franchise or whatever. It's nationwide. I don't give a shit. You know, that's just me. You said you can't get away with crime anymore. Yeah, you can. You can still, but you can get caught. You know. Okay, let me finish my story, Georgie. See, I have cameras all around my house, and let me go back a couple years. Not this summer, but last summer. I think 2 summers ago. I got a neighbor across the alley. His name's Hector. Okay, I haven't talked to Hector for 20 years because his kid came into my house and ripped me off more than once. So one day, Hector, he comes to my house, rings the doorbell. I ask him, you know, of course I know who Hector is. He says, "Your son has been riding a motorcycle on my yard and leaving ruts on my yard." Not ruts, but anyway, he said he messed up. My son messed up his. Thank you, Jason. My son messed up his yard. That's what he said. Okay. So, okay, just a minute, Hector. Let me get some shoes on. Let me go take a look at it. He goes, "No, I just want you to know that me and my wife, we work a lot hours putting down this stuff and leveling it out." I said, "Yeah, I know. I see you out there all the time. You know." Hey, Jason, what's going on? Thank you, Jason. And so I get my shoes on. There was a mark there from a motorcycle, you know. So what do? Of course, I videotape a lot of stuff. So I had to videotape it. I'll tell him, okay, as soon as my son gets back, I'll have him come over and fix this for you, Hector. You know. Which I try to call my son. Of course, he doesn't answer the phone. Nobody answers the phone anymore. I text him. He didn't text back. So I wanted to make sure he knew. I shouldn't be talking about my son, but I wanted to make sure he knew that he did that. And Hector bitched about it. So I recorded it and stuff like that. It took me about 10 minutes because it was gravel. Went out there and leveled it out. What's the deal with the landscape? Okay, Jason, shut the fuck up and I'll tell you. So I went over there with the rake. It took me less than 10 minutes because it was gravel. Leveled it out, you know, because that's what neighbors do. If the neighbor has a complaint, come over and fix it. Okay. And I told Aaron, good thing I did because he was gone for like 6 weeks or a month or whatever. But I told him, and I told him I had to do it. I had to do that. Okay. So everybody knows the last year I've been out there leveling my yard right there. My yard. It's my yard. See where Hector was at? It was the alley. I know the city owns that. But over there, this is my yard. Okay. Everybody saw me out there last year on my hands and knees pulling weeds because I could not afford to buy weed killer because I was only making $370 a month. I was living off that for the last 2 years. So I couldn't afford a weed killer. So I'd get down on my hands and knees, pull the weeds, man. Level it up, make it look really nice, And of course, I videotaped it. So yesterday when I got the mail, I see this truck with a trailer sitting on my yard, my property. Fucking ruts everywhere, man. So what do? I record it and put it on YouTube and ask if they give free estimates to level that out, And what do? Somebody bitched about it. Man, that's not your yard. That's the fucking city of Burley. Okay, if it is the city of Burley, why the fuck am I paying property taxes on it? And could I go next door where he has concrete and just chip the fuck out of it with the jackhammer and fuck it up and he has nothing to say about it because it's the city of Burley? I don't think so. So last night, somebody came, made the ruts a little bit bigger, That's what I'm saying about technology. I videotaped that too. I got this truck come out and made the ruts a little bit bigger. Retaliation. Okay. More than likely, I'm not going to level it out. What I'm going to do, I already called him anyway. I called it a surveyor. And I'm going to survey the land. So instead of putting my time and energy into leveling that out, I'm moving my fence over from my property over, It's going to be legal. See, he's got his fence on my property. So I'm going to have him move his fence over legally, That's what retaliation is. So the guy that I recorded last night, I know how they are. They go, hey, SA, you recorded me, man. You recorded me doing something stupid. I was doing something stupid and you recorded me, man. You recorded me. I know how they are. People can get away with crime still. But there's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me go. What's the deal with the landscaping? Are they going to fix it or for you? If they fix it, I won't have to move the fence. But if they don't fix it, I'll fucking move the fence and I'll leave it there and they'll say, why did you move the fence? Take a look at this. Okay. You should have went and smacked the shit out of that guy with that trailer. I know. Okay, the thing is, that place, I've never heard of that place. I've never heard of Taylor's, I can't remember the name of it, whatever it is. I guess it's nationwide because I typed it in and it's all over the United States. So somebody's going to watch that video and this guy might lose a job or something. I don't know. If he does, he does. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. But somebody else around the United States, they may lose work because of him, Because this is what I think. This is just me. This is how I think. Okay, the guy puts ruts in my fucking yard and he doesn't give a fuck. Okay. So if he doesn't give a fuck about me, does he give a fuck about you and the work that he does? So say you have a problem with the property damage or shitty job or whatever. Okay. And he doesn't want to fix it. Will he retaliate and make it worse? I don't know. But I wouldn't hire that company. If they have employees like that, no way would I hire a company like that. Are they going to fix it? I don't know, man. Let's see. It's true that like burglary type crimes are harder to get away with. But when the technology is there, like such a vast variety of crimes that are brand new, it just takes a little more brain power. Yeah, Okay, say for instance, Bitcoin. It's hard to trace, very hard to trace. This man and woman, they took like $4.5 billion of Bitcoin. It took them a while, but they caught him. They caught him. But what's sad is the New World Order, if it ever does come to power, all crimes will be eliminated everything, you know. It's kind of crazy. You don't believe it, but it will. Okay, the drug dealers, stuff like that, they can't sell drugs because there is no money. There is nothing. What are they going to do, you know? It's all going to be digital, and there's going to be traces of that. But yeah, there's cameras everywhere. People in England, they know that for a fact. On every corner, there's like 6 or 8 cameras. You know, that's like kind of like Russia or whatever. But yeah, it just takes a little bit more brain power. But the guy last night, I recorded him. Okay, it's so easy to have cameras anymore. It's so simple. You know, a couple $100, get your whole house. Okay, you get motion detectors. Cameras are so small that you don't even know that they're even there. You know, they're like this, about the size. I got some of the size of about 50-cent piece. You don't even know they're there. Okay, so you record them, and luckily for me, I'm underneath a street light. That's what's nice about my yard, because I have a deck. Even in the summer, like if I go out 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't have to pay for the electricity. You know, got the light right there. Let's see. Is it wild? Let's see. Why do you need cameras? Why do I need cameras, Jason? Because nobody fucking believes the shit that I go through. Nobody fucking believes it. You know, if I said there was rats in my yard, they say, prove it, motherfucker, prove it. You know, that's why I have cameras, Jason, for people that question the shit that I do. I don't like going to the store. I don't even like going out. When I go out, I see shit like this, so I record it, put it on YouTube. You know, and then they go, "Hey, SA, you recorded my stupidity, man. What did you do that for, man? I'm offended." Okay, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Are you still having problems with the ghost in your home? I never had problems with the ghost in my home. You're talking to the wrong person, Jason. When was there a ghost in my home? I have a camera in my toilet. Yeah, see, that's the only place. I don't have cameras in my bedroom. I got the monitors in my bedroom. I don't have cameras in the bathroom, or like in this room or the other bedroom. But everywhere else I have cameras. Outside, I can see down the road. I can see all of it, you know. It's crazy. Because of that, because of vandalism, stupid fucking people that do shit stupidly, you know, and they think they're going to get away with it. They think it's fucking hilarious. See, what I think is going to be hilarious is when I record the surveyor surveying the land the same day the same day I put up the person that was here last night, you know. I like to get the under eye view. Oh yeah, under your nuts. From under your balls. That's great. But they're so cheap anymore, you know. But I would not do, see, I do surveillance. I don't do security. I do surveillance. Security is different. Okay. Did you ever get your Wilson leather jacket? No. Never did, Jason. Never did. See, that's why I have to watch people. I have cameras and all that shit. Because of shit like that. That's where it all started. That's where it all started right there. Because, of course, lie, deny, steal, and destroy. Lie, deny, steal, and destroy. But if you got it on videotape, there's proof right there, man. Okay. See, like the guy yesterday, how are you going to prove that those ruts came from this guy? How are you going to prove it? How are you going to prove it? Because the pickup's there, and you got the number on the side of the truck, you got the name of the company, you see right there where the ruts are. How much was it? How much was what? Jason's always interested in my money. I don't know why, man, but he's always interested in my money. He gives me money, but he should keep it for himself, you know. But I appreciate it, Jason. I do appreciate it. And hopefully I gave you some good advice. But Jason, you need to go to eBay. Twizzle Dog, hey. You need to go to eBay, land for sale, no reserve, and get you some land. Same with Twizzle Dog. Whenever you got the jacket, $650, man. I didn't pay that much, but that was the price. Okay? To replace it, it'd be $650. Okay, like I'm telling you guys, I don't care what color you are, black, white, rich, poor, gay or straight or whatever. Go to eBay, land for sale, no reserve. Check out the land. Get you some land. That way you got some collateral, you got something to back you up. Okay. The thing is, don't get ripped off. Go to the county assessor, even Georgie, man. Georgie moved, I think, from Florida to Tennessee. Take a look at it, and the way to do is get the lot number, go to that county. It doesn't cost anything. Doesn't cost nothing. That's what's great about technology. You punch it in, it tells you what the value is worth, so you don't ever go over that. Would you like me to buy you a new one? No, Jason. I don't want you to buy me anything, Jason. I want you to take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else. Thank you, though. Thanks for the idea, Jason. Thank you. No. I got a collection of jackets, Jason. I do. But that was my number one jacket. That was my best jacket. Never been worn. So, Jason, I got, I don't know, at least 10 Wilson leather jackets. But that was a bomber jacket. Like my t-shirts, whatever. I collect different things. I don't know why, but I just do. I liked the jackets, so I started collecting jackets, and that was my best one. I got a good deal on it, but the value was $650. If you look at a Wilson leather jacket, have you seen Matthew Shepard movie? I think so. Is that the one with the gay guy in Wyoming? I have it. Oh, have I found it or whatever? I haven't even looked for it, but one of these days I'll get it out, and I'll show you that I do have it. But I've seen it, if that's what you're talking about. See, like the gays, they have every right just to be, yeah, okay, yes. And that was sad, man. That was sad. It was a sad, fucked up thing. Just because the guy's gay, why? I don't even know if he even hustles up on these guys, But like me, I'm a homophobe. Not as bad as I was until I found out there's not as many gay people as there should be, Because when I was growing up, I thought there was like 10%. 10% of all people were gay. And then people started coming out of the closet. And I thought it went up and up and up and up. But I think they did a survey is like 7.1%. So, but I am a homophobe. I'm not a gay basher. I'm not going to beat up. What's up? What's up, Philip? Philip McGrevis? I'm not going to beat up somebody because they're gay. There's no way, No, it's so stupid. See, like, why would somebody retaliate for something that they did because somebody caught him? It offended them that they got caught. It offended them that they got caught. So they have to have somebody else come and retaliate, which I caught them too, Stupid fucking people. Stupid fucking people. So now, instead of, I don't know if it's retaliation, I'm going to move my fence, What can I say? What's going on, Philip? What are you doing, man? Philip is from Alabama. He's on CBs. Jason is from Minnesota. Twizzle Dog's from PA. George is from either Georgia or Tennessee. So where you at? Let's see. I did it on buying a 12 gauge pump shotgun yesterday. Mossberg. Good job, man. Pump. It's pump. See, I sold a 20 gauge a long time ago. Why are you moving your fence, Tim? Probably for retaliation. Because somebody said that the land out there that they made the ruts was the city of Burley. But why do I pay property taxes? But see, okay, when the guy moved in, I had a fence up, starting to put a fence up, And I know I gave him a little bit of a leeway. They're bringing in dirt and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't quite move it over far enough. So now I'm going to move it over. And it's my right. I have the right. It's my land, Why give it to this guy? Why? Why? Because I was a nice guy? Fuck him. Hector come over. You fucking bitched about one fucking motorcycle track, motorcycle thing. Because I think my son either took a corner or hit the brakes or whatever, which I went over there and cleaned it up. Came over and talked to me. I videotaped it. I think I told the story a year or two ago. And I fixed it myself. Okay, this guy, he has one of his friends or somebody. But see, that's what's good about technology. Like I was saying earlier. I live on a corner lot. They have the lights. Okay. So with technology, you can take a picture, you can take a video, and then you take a picture, and you can. Who's Hector? The guy across the street. Listen, let's see. Quentin Lask, what do you think about the Mandolin Bay shooting? How did they cover it up so easy? I fucking have no fucking clue, man. because of that. That was so fucking crazy, man. You know. Okay, like I always said, so everybody can be pushed over the edge. Everybody can be pushed over the. That motherfucker, he did a lot of fucking damage for one person, you know. And the people at Mandalay Bay, um, the people that unload your cars, what I don't know what they're called, bellhops or something. I don't know. But anyway, they helped him take guns in from his car, his truck, his vehicle or whatever, to his room. He had 2 rooms. Okay. And when they came in, I don't know, man. You know, that there is mind-boggling. But it's the worst case of one person. What one person can do. You know, Timothy McVeigh did a lot of bad shit too. You know, but I think he had help. That other guy, I can't remember, Terry Nichols or whatever. You know, when you get some evil minds together, they can do some fucking damage, man. They can do some fucking damage. But personally, myself, this is what I think. This is just me. Gambling is a terrible fucking addiction. It's more depression than anything. More depression than alcohol, sex, drugs, shopping, whatever. Gambling is a bad fucking addiction. Okay. He was losing his money at the casinos. And how does he retaliate? Retaliation, you know. He kills total strangers, man. He kills strangers. Let's see. Bro, groceries are getting expensive as hell in Georgia. I know they are, man. Same here. Fuck, it's fucking crazy, man. Discovered the heavy music band called Health. A number would pop up at the end of some videos. I called it, chatted with the bass player. Cool. That's great, man. You know, all the people that are movie stars, rock stars, rap stars, they need to pay back their fans because it's the fans that make them. And like I said, I want to thank the fans, my subscribers, because a few people did call yesterday, you know. And some lady was on their side saying, hey, that's the city of Burley's. Why do I pay property taxes though? My mom's boyfriend is a gambler. He makes a lot of money, but then he'll go and gamble and lose $3,000 in a night, like over and over again. I don't know where the process is. Might be sleeping. But gambling, that addiction it's terrible, man. It's really, I think more suicides per addiction is, you know, there's a lot of mental illness out there. People commit suicide, but the addiction of gambling, there's a lot more suicides in alcohol, drugs, whatever, you know, sex, blah, blah, blah. But they don't bring it out, you know, they don't bring it out because people do get addicted. I was addicted to gambling, you know, and I lost. I don't know how many thousands of dollars I lost. And every time I did win, it wasn't very much. It wasn't enough to satisfy you. That's the thing. The thing about gambling, you don't get enough. So you sit there and you keep gambling, gambling, gambling. What kind of car do you drive? Did I drive in high school? Drive in high school. I had a Gran Torino. I had 2 of them. 1972, 1973, Gran Torino. Then after that, a 1973 Ranchero. Why do you ask? Why do you ask, man? That was a long time ago, though. Too much power for a kid. Okay, 1976, I had a 1972 Gran Torino, you know. Like the movie Gran Torino, except mine was brown. Yeah. 2 of them, not just fucking 1, but 2, you know. I wrecked that car so many fucking times. I had full coverage insurance. I was working as a kid, make my own car payments, my own insurance, blah, blah, blah. And I wrecked that car like 3 or 4 different times. Finally, they totaled it out. And then they gave me money to buy another one. So I bought another one. Wrecked that son of a bitch. Bought a Ranchero. So what kind of car did you drive, Quentin, in high school? But see, back in those days, life was a lot easier. You know, we got away with a lot more stuff. But shit like this, the ruts and stuff like that, that would never happen. That would never happen. Like if back in the day, if we did something like that to somebody's yard, we would straighten it out, go tell the person, say, hey, man, this is what happened. I'm sorry. I tried to fix it for you. If it's not up to standard, you tell me, and we'll make it square with you. Nowadays, fucking people don't give a fuck about nobody, you know? So what kind of car did you have? Quentin? Lusk? And where are you from? And how old are you, man? But I drove a 76 Formula Firebird, man. Oh, yeah? Where are you from? Back in the day. I don't know if he's my age. Back in the day, everybody fucking had nice cars, man. Like, if you ever watched I messed up someone's lawn with working on, I just apologized and went to Home Depot and fixed it. I ended up paying me $50 when I was done. Yeah, you know, if you're nice to people, they'll be nice to you, man. You know, these guys know I went out. Let's see. He ended up paying me. I mean, yeah, you know, said, hey, man, thanks. Okay. These guys know. The people in the neighborhood right here know I was on my hands and knees pulling weeds. I drove 76 Pontiac Grand Prix. Oh, yeah? How old are you, Philip? My crevice? And who's the other guy? Quentin, where are you from? I drove a 76 Formula Firebird. He thinks he's smoking the bandit or something. But I knew somebody that joined the military in 1972, joined the Army. Okay. He bought a 1972 Trans Am. And the place that he bought it from, he asked him if he could store it there, you know, which they let him. They let him. They fucking put a cover on it. They just said, oh, you're from Kansas. Cool. And how old are you? And anyway, 4 years later, when he got out of the military, he had a brand new black 1972 Trans Am. This is 1976, which 1976 was an excellent fucking year. Like maybe less than 1,000 miles on it. You know, it's kind of cool. I crashed 2012 5.0 into a parked BMW. It was tight. I fucking used to crash a lot of fucking cars, man. Maybe that's what gave me brain damage. I don't know. Should be alive today, man. I never rolled anything. Maybe on the side. But I used to get in crashes like you would not believe. And people that knew me, we used to race, you know. I don't know why we did, but we would race. And my car would beat other cars that was like, okay, I had a 351. Okay, it beat all the 350s. Some of the 390s, 327s, of course, you know. But I know I'd never go to the 427s, 440s, or whatever the fuck. Because they'd beat me every fucking time. You got a Torino? 2 of them, dude. 2 of them. Just kidding. Let's see, what was George just kidding about? Ended up paying me, I mean. Are you lying to me, Georgie? Kiss me, fat boy. Yeah, 2 Gran Torinos. And see, that's what's crazy about the old cars. They crush them, man. They just fucking crush them. And you can't get parts for them anymore. Like I was telling you about scarcity. Scarcity brings the price of everything up. Like the price of food and all that shit's going up, you know. But the cars that I wrecked, they totaled. And there's a lot of good parts in them, you know. A lot of good parts. Even just say, for instance, just the glass. And they take the glass, just even though it was still usable and stuff like that, they just crush them. I had two Torinos. Gran Torinos. Yep. Yeah, let's see what else. Georgie, are you lying to me? And Philip, you drove a 1976 Grand Prix? And Quentin's from Kansas? What part of Kansas? I've been to Kansas. Been to Kansas before. Leavenworth, Kansas? Military prison. No, I'm just fucking with you. But I've been to Kansas. Let's see. Do you like pork and beans, Tim? See, when I was growing up, we were so fucking poor, man. Kind of like they used to give toys to everything, you know, like Cracker Jacks. Talking about Cracker Jacks in the cereal and all that shit. I used to take the little pork out of the pork and beans, and play with it, man. Like a little car, let it dry up. And you get hard. Then you take needles of thread, poke it through your pork. Then you have like a little train car, little train set. You'd have train sets made out of pork. And then my little train set was missing, man. I couldn't find it, man. Where the fuck is my train set? Because that's what I had for a toy when I was a kid. And one day I saw my cat taking his shit, and I saw this little thread sticking out of his turds shit. That little bastard ate my little fucking pork train set. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Why would I lie about something so stupid? I don't know. That Grand Prix had a 8-track player in it. Yeah, mine had 8-track too. Yep. Do you like pork and beans? Yeah, I do. How about you? But they only give you like one little fucking piece of pork. I tell you, Jason. We were so poor, that's what I used as a toy. Do you like pork and beans? Vandicap, I like Vandicap. I don't like the no-name brands or whatever, but Vandicaps are pretty good. Yep. Yeah. See, I still have a lot of my old 8-tracks. I don't have the 8-track player, but my car had the 8-tracks. See, that's what was weird back in the day. Tim is like the coolest uncle with a lot of stories, man. A lot of fucking stories. But you watch Dazed and Confused. That's the way it was in 76. Okay, you see those single cab pickups. Okay. See, this is what's weird. And everybody had an 8-track. Everybody had the 8-track. CBs or whatever. That too. That's good for you. What's his name? Philip. CBs. Okay. But with your 8-track, you take the same like 24 or 30, 32 or something like that. 8-tracks with you, you know. So that took a part of the room. So most of the trucks you could have like 3 people because everybody had a stick shift. Most of them had sticks, you know. So it's pretty hard to fucking drive a stick. I don't even think I can drive a stick anymore. But if you have more than 3 people, you stuck them in the fucking back. You put them in the bed, you know. And if one person wanted to sit there by themselves, the other guy, like there'd be like 3 of us, another guy'd get in the back, so there'd be 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And there was nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But this is what I used to do, even when I was in the military. It's kind of fucking hilarious. Okay, say that there was 3 guys in a truck, and I was on the passenger side. I'd act like my shoes were fucked up, and I'd bend down, and nobody could see that I was down there. So it made the passenger and the driver, the guy in the middle, look like they're sitting together. I thought it was fucking hilarious, man. And one time I was in the guards, and we were coming back from Boise a day early. We had to get some shit and then go back. But anyway, it was like the 5-ton, and they're having a parade there here in Burley. Carnival's going on and stuff like that. And I go, fuck, my boots are so fucked up, I can't get them to shine anymore. So as we're going through town, I'm in next to the door, and this guy, he's a police officer in real life, plus a guardsman, you know, he's driving. This other guy's a security guard at the place where I used to work at Simplots. I know these guys pretty well. And they didn't know what I was doing. So the guy in the middle and the driver, a police officer and a security guard, are sitting next to each other. We're going through the town that I live in, Burley, Idaho. And I've been down to try to polish my boots or something like that. I'm down there like 5 minutes with it. Seemed like they would have caught on, you know, but they never did. And then when we got to the Army, I told them, you know what I just did? No, what are you talking about? I said I was bent down and you 2 were sitting next to each other going through Burley. Is that a funny story? Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious, man. That's a good story. Back in the days of the guards. Yep. But people were nice, man. People were nice back in the 70s. Everybody was nice. Is that alcohol I'm drinking? You think it is? I don't know. I've never bought this before. It's not alcohol, though. I don't know if you can see that. It's some sort of cherry drink. I think I'm starting to get gout again. See, that's what's bad. So what's going on, Georgie? You went back to Georgia? And Philip lives in Georgia, too. Or he lives in Alabama. And Shane. Yesterday I had to cut off early because I told people to go to eBay. And I had 0 views. 0. But back in those days in the 70s, people would pick up people hitchhiking all the time, man. All the time. Except for Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer's. Really, Ted Bundy came through this town. You know, he might have killed somebody in Twin Falls, Idaho. I'm not for sure, but I think he was out of Seattle. I think it was Seattle. He'd go from Seattle to Salt Lake, and he'd have to take Interstate 84. That's where I live, Interstate 84. And what's weird about Interstate 84, it goes from Portland, Oregon to Salt Lake, and then it connects to Interstate 80. I didn't know this till I became a truck driver. And then it goes to Twizzle Dog State, Pennsylvania, and it starts back up again. See, Twizzle State of Pennsylvania has Interstate 84. And the state that I live in has Interstate 84. It's the same interstate, but all the way across the United States, 2,500 miles, it's Interstate 80, and then it splits off. Did you ever use the meat in the can? I gave it to my cat. I don't know. It just doesn't look right, Jason. For me, I'm very thankful that they did give me some food. See, I'm not on that anymore, the food boxes, but I am very thankful. I don't know how I got on senior food box because I only make it $370 a month. But I'm very thankful I'm not on that anymore. And even on my last one, see, Blondie's dead, Jason. Blondie's dead. And even on my last one, they called and said, you can come in and get another one. Your name's on the list. I said, no, I don't want to take a chance because I'm making right now $1,400 a month, and I think $1,400 a month is a cutoff right there. I think I'm making $1,450 or something. I'm not for sure per month. And $1,400 is a cutoff for the senior boxes. And they told me, yeah, you can come and get this. Your name's on the list. I said, no, I don't want to take a chance, because I don't know what they do to you for like fraud or whatever, but I really don't need it, But I'm very thankful for the food that they did give me, about $100 a month or something like that, $100. Free cheese, canned goods, stuff like that. What's your opinion on people calling Joe Rogan a racist? Fuck them. Joe Rogan is not a fucking racist. Those fucking idiots. No. Okay. Everybody uses the N-word in their life, okay? Everybody's got a price. Joe Biden is a racist. He called Kamala Harris Aunt Jemima. Okay, that's a racist. Okay. Like I said before, some of these guys, they say, no, I'll never use the N-word. I'll never use the N-word. Never, ever, ever, never. I'll never use that N-word. Give you $1,000. No. I'll give you $10,000. Nope. I'm not going to do it. Give me $1 million. Nope. I'll give you $1 billion. I'll give you $1 billion. Just all you got to do is say the N-word. $1 billion? I'll change my fucking name on my birth certificate for $1 billion. Everybody has a price. That right there is just a word. The N-word, to me, it's just a word. Okay. I've used it hundreds of times throughout my life. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. But it was never about a black person because I didn't know any black people. So the people around this area, they got other people, the N-word, to degrade him. But it doesn't mean that they were a slave or whatever. You know what I'm saying? See, slave should be the word that you don't use. It's not the N-word, like some people don't even like to hear Negro. They don't even want to hear that word because it's not PC. But Martin Luther King said it many a times in his speeches, the word Negro. But the N-word, they take it off and they put the A. So it makes it cool. You can say nigga, but they're all slaves anyway. You know what I'm saying? Slaves to that word. If you use that. But Joe Rogan is not a racist. It's the people. See, you don't have the right answer to that one. And I always say, how can I be a racist if I'm got jungle fever? I just use that as an excuse, Me too, man. Me too. What's your opinion on people calling Joe Rogan? Me too. Everybody's used it. They want you to change the way you are. Because if you change the way you are, you're a fucking poser. You're a fucking poser, you know? So when somebody wants you to change the way you are, you're fake. You're fucking fake. So don't do it, you know? They're turning you into a slave. See, I say whatever the fuck I want to say. What are they going to do to me? What are they going to do, you know? See, I'm bitching about the guys with the ruts. What's he going to do to me? Huh? What? I got him recorded. So that offends them, you know? And you become a poser when you start being like that. When you start being too PC and stuff like that, it's fake. It's fake. They change your personality to what they want you to be, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Let's see. U2, the band, they are posers. The Edge. Probably. I don't know, man. I got a VHS tape on YouTube. On YouTube. I'm sorry. Yeah. They're a good band. They are a good band. But like Sting, I don't know what to say about Sting. I don't know, man. And U2, some of their music, let's see. I just ain't crazy about them. No, I don't know if they are posers. No, Sting was in the Police. Sting was in the Police. I'm sorry. Sting, like they had the. See, I don't really like the Police. I like U2 better than the Police. The Police, they had that song called "Don't Stand So Close to Me," and it reminded me of somebody with BO. Don't stand so close to me. But U2, I think they're political. You know, the Catholics and the Protestants or something like that. We're always fighting. Religion is crazy anyway. You know, religion. They're all fake. All the religions are fake. Every one of them. But I think they were kind of like political religion or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to say. There's only one true church. It's a church. It's not a religion. It's a church. Church of God. Okay. You're all invited. You're all invited. It doesn't matter. People that are Mormons, people that are Jewish, people that are Muslim, all of them, not all of them, but the people that really believe in God, really believe in Jesus Christ, they're in that church. You know, it's not a religion. It's a church. Because all religions are bad. Churches are good. A church is good. You know, it's only one true church. You know. So when you donate money to those churches, you don't know if it's going to lawyers to protect the pedophilia, you know, because there's a lot of pedophilia. Like I always say, don't sacrifice the kids, people. Don't sacrifice the kids. This is Moloch. If anybody doesn't know, okay, see, this is the owl, and this is their kids right here, man. And they used to do that in pagan religions. They used to sacrifice their kids to, it wasn't a god, it's a demon or whatever, to Moloch. And it's the owl. See, and then they say it's the wise old owl. But if you have a dollar bill, I should go get a dollar bill and show you. But like on the dollar bill, it says a New World Order. You want me to go get it? You want me to go get it? Hang on, I think I got a dollar. Hang on, I'll show you. I can't even walk. Okay, here we go. Okay, see, this is the LCNI. Yeah, okay, they're going to track you or whatever. The money, they track you by your money or whatever. Underneath it right here, it says New World Order in Greek, okay? And let me see, where's it at? I think it's right here. I can't see very well. I think it's right here. It's got the owl. This is the Moloch, you know. The reason why they put all this shit on the dollar bill back in the day, 1935 or whatever, is because they knew no matter how poor you were, sooner or later you would have a dollar bill. But there's a lot of different things in the dollar bill, like what do you call it? Spider web. Okay, there's a spider and a web. So that means that you can be trapped with money. But it's weird that all the different things that are on the dollar bill, a lot of different, what do they call them? Subliminal messages and shit like that. But like I said, this is the LCNI, you know. Right here it says the New World Order in Greek. I can't remember. It's right here. Where is it at? If you look it up, there's a dial and there's a spider and there's spider webs. If you look at the green on the dollar, you can tell it's spider webs, you know. So you're going to be entrapped with money. And they put that shit there on purpose. Well, let's see. I just ain't crazy about them. I don't know if they are posers. I got 3 thumbs up, 6 people watching. Any questions? Any answers? Any solutions? Money is fake. It's not real. There's nothing to back it up. I guess all the whole world, every country is in debt. You know, like we're in debt $3 trillion to who? To who are we in debt to, man? You know? But we're spending more money than we're putting out or whatever. I don't know. It's just nuts. Like Venezuela, it went under, you know. Venezuela, the collapse, I guess. To me, like Bill Gates' ex-wife and Jeffrey Bezos' ex-wife, those 2 people, they could change the world if they wanted to. Those 2 women, just 2 women, go down to Venezuela and start fixing up the towns and stuff like that. Make it free energy, free blah, blah, blah. You know, they'd have to get rid of the cartels, which one of these days will happen. Yeah, but money will solve all my problems, so I don't know. Is it real to mean for now? Well, this is what we use as currency, okay? There's nothing to back it up. Currency, okay, for instance, what if this was a currency, you know? A pencil. What if a pencil was currency? What if we use this as currency, you know? One time they used salt or whatever, you know. It's what they say is currency. See, they say Bitcoin's currency. I've never used Bitcoin, but people buy and sell with Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I hate it when rich people say money won't buy you happy, but I never seen them giving away their money and living off 50 grand a year. I know, because they got money. No matter what, they'll have money. You know, that's what's weird. People that make money, they know how to make money, and they're never going to be poor. And see, like if they took all the money in the world and they divided it equally, so much per person through the whole world, in about 1 or 2 generations, the rich will be rich again, and the poor will be poor. Because the poor people don't know how to spend their money, you know, and the rich people know how to invest and take your money. It's strange. Like, for instance, I was talking about Georgia yesterday. What the hell's that guy's name? Byron Allen, okay? I watched him on America's Funniest Video or America's People, fucking whatever it was, man. When he first came out. Okay, now he's rich enough he's going to buy the Broncos. Try to, anyway. Look at your big baller. I don't know. But see, he knew the inside of the business. Some people, they get into the industry, the music industry, the filming industry, and they struggle, you know. And Byron Allen, he bought into, I think, TV publications or whatever, or something like that. I don't know, really. I watched it the other day. But he made a lot of money because he was smart enough to invest. Okay, say for instance, like I was talking about Aaron Paul. He's from Idaho, Emmett, Idaho. He was on The Price is Right. Okay, he didn't win the grand prize because he's like $120 over or something like that when he bid on the grand prize. But he wanted to be a star at one time, which he is a star. He's the biggest star in Idaho. Aaron Paul, the guy from Breaking Bad. You know what I'm talking about? Jesse. Some people, they want to get into Hollywood. They want to succeed, blah, blah, blah. And some people know how to get into Hollywood. They know the business inside and out. They know the directors, producers, how to do that. And they invest and they make a lot of money, Look at you, big baller. I'm a big baller. Tell me what you're talking about, Jason. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at you, big baller. But there's some subliminal messages everywhere. In Hollywood, Hollywood's a rough fucking business, man. And there's a lot of subliminal messages in Hollywood. A lot of people go to Hollywood to become rich and famous, and most don't succeed, Somehow they get breaks. Some people get breaks. Some people get lucky, Most of them don't make it. And some of the people that do make it, they're popular for a short period. They get a lot of money. They spend that money. And within 5 or 6 years after their fame, they're penniless almost, or they got a drug addiction or they got a police record or whatever. Same with sports, See a lot of people in NFL that were good for a while. They're making big money and stuff like that. Next thing you know, they got busted for dealing drugs, and now their life is ruined. Look at you, big baller. What's Jason talking about? Anybody know? Because I'm confused. But the currency, it's going to be a cashless society. The place where I went this morning, the last time I went there, it pissed me off because there was only one cash register by yourself, self-checkout that takes cash. Everything else to credit cards. Okay. There's a lady there, got a bunch of shit in her shopping cart. She's taking her fucking sweet ass time, scanning her shit, weighing her stuff because she had produce and stuff like that. Taking her fucking sweet ass time. And there's people waiting in line, man, because they have cash. They don't have a credit card. And then when she's all done, she reaches into her purse and she gets a fucking credit card out and sticks it in and pays for it. Oh my God, I'm thinking, what the fuck, lady? There was like fucking 4 other fucking opened cash registers that takes credit cards. And this is the only one that took cash, and you wasted all of our fucking time. Sweet ass fucking taking your ass time. Okay, let's see. I really didn't need that shotgun. You can't find 410 ammo. I'm saying my 410. You can't. So I used to have a Mossberg. Really, I went to basic training with this guy named Mark. I think his name was Mark Mossberg. His grandfather was the guy his great grandfather was the guy that invented the Mossberg shotgun. He was from Dallas, Texas. And I went to basic training with him. If I stay home, I won't spend money. I know. See, I really don't need money. And then when I go out, I overspend. But if I stay home, I don't spend, But now when I go out, I fucking look in my yard. Some fuckers fucked up my shit, And they don't give a fuck. Are you happy with your Social Security? I can't complain, At least I got some of it because I knew 4 guys that died. There were single guys like me that died prior to retiring, So I'm happy. Yeah, I have no complaints. I don't know about my guard medical, and I ask about it because see, they promised me full medical, vision, and dental. Okay, that was a long time ago. That was before the year 2000. But I asked when I retired. Okay, they promised me this. They promised me this. What the fuck happened, man? And they said Obama, when the Obamacare kicked in, he took away from the fucking civilians. I mean, the soldiers to pay the low-income civilians, So I got fucking screwed on the medical. But what can I do about it? It was Obama that did it. If they're going to take stuff from the military, they take it from the top, not the fucking bottom. Because the military industrial complex takes trillions and trillions of dollars. Okay, like I was saying yesterday, I was in tank. I was in tanks. The Ukraine and the Russians have the same fucking identical fucking tanks. The T tanks, either T-72s, T-80s, T-90s. I don't know what the fucking T-90 is. I haven't seen one. Okay. So when they go into battle, how do they know who's fucking fighting? If they do a ground pounding war, you know. But then they bring in the Air Force, whatever the Air Force is, the jets. Okay, they bring in the jets. You got heat seeking missiles. Okay. They can't miss. They can't miss. They fucking fire, just aim towards that fucking target. They heat off the engine. The missile is going to hit that fucking tank and just fucking blow it up. Friendly or foe, you know. So how could they have a battle, Ukraine and Russia? How could they have a battle with the same fucking tanks? And if we get involved, our motto as a tanker, myself, is kill them all. Let God sort them out. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. That's what we used to say. Swag. Swag. But how can they be fighting if they have the same fucking the same fucking guns? You know, I'm pretty sure they use not SKSs, AR-15s or something. No, not AR-15s. The Soviet gun, whatever the fuck it is, you know. Pretty sure they use that. And how could they tell the difference between the enemy and the friend if they're using the same tank, same everything? I don't get that, you know. So somebody's fucking with us. Somebody's fucking with us. For reals, for reals. FR. You can't go into battle. It's like, okay, for instance, let me put it simple. People play basketball. Okay, we used to have the shirts and skins. Like when I was a kid, you used to have shirts and skins. Okay, you know, 50-50. Now I guess it's skirts and skins. I don't know. But what happens if everybody takes off their shirt? What happens if everybody takes off your shirt? You don't know who you're going to throw the ball to. You know what I'm saying? Same with Ukraine and Russia. Let's see. You know that you're going to be having to fill out taxes now, Tim, since you have Social Security? I already did, Jason. Been there, done that. Swag Nation. I don't know what Swag Nation is, man. Swag is like your shit that you have, you know, your property. See, there's a difference between swag and bling, correct? Swag and bling. Swag could be this, but it can't be bling. Swag could be this, but it might be bling. Might be. But it is swag. This is swag. What do you think? All I know is the world's getting fucked up. People don't care about other people, man. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Like Pelosi and those guys, they want to start wars. Why don't they go over there and lead the charges, you know? With the COVID-19, the Queen has COVID-19. But now she's opening up, taking the restrictions off England, you know? You will get a nice tax return back. No, Jason. I get $100 from federal, and I think $400 back from state. Is that nice? I paid my taxes. I paid the high tax bracket for a long fucking time. Single and zero. That's the highest tax bracket you can be in. Did that for a lot of fucking years. A lot of years. Gang, swag, 420. But anyway, it's been an hour. Sit here bitching, moaning, groaning. And the stuff out there, I'm just going to fucking leave it there. I'm going to take a picture of it again, which I recorded those other guys. But I'm going to take a picture. As soon as I start moving the fence, I'll put it on YouTube. Unless I'm going to get kicked off of YouTube. But I want to thank YouTube for giving me the opportunity for fucking being an asshole, saying what I want to say, freedom of speech. And I want to thank the Queen of England because she's got COVID-19 and she says just like a bad flu or something like that. She's got more balls than most of the fucking leaders of the other countries, you know. An older lady, you know. I want some money, man. I want some money. Money. I want some money. Lots and lots of money. Get yourself a pizza. Oh, yeah, you gave me $4. Oh, well. Get some of those dollar pizzas and I'll show you what I got. Okay, thanks, Jason. Thanks, Shane. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about today. I'm glad to see you back, Georgie. I'm glad you're doing lawn technician. You're a lawn technician. And I'm glad if you screwed up somebody's lawn, you fixed it for them and they were happy. You know, if that really did happen, I'm glad. Thanks, George and Philip Spencer. Who else we got going on here? Jason. Thanks for the Quentin Lusk from Kansas. Come back, Quentin. He drove a 76 Formula Firebird. I don't know how old he is. Twizzle Dog. George. Philip. Jason. Thanks for the money, Jason. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Just be nice, people. Just be nice. Have a good day. Bye.